Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and this is a battle on Murovanka, as we can see, and the battle is in an M44 and it's being driven by Meelox, and the battle is about to commence. Now, as many of you know, the M44 is the Tier 6 American SPG with a 155mm gun, which is in a swivel mount, which means it can cover a much wider field of fire than most other Artys. You can see that swivel mount if we actually go above. Yes, there it is, you see, with the shields on either side. It's also very fast, very nippy. In fact, the only SPG that's faster is the Burt, the FB304. But of course the M44 has a much bigger punch than the Burt. Okay, Meelox has found his bush and he's setting up target. Setting up to aim and looking for his first target, and he's found one. A KV-85 at the other end of the battlefield. Rounds out. I don't think he gave enough lead there. But the KV-85 has been set on fire. Somebody set him on fire from Meelox's team, and he's burning, and he's dead. That was the E25 on Meelox's team. He's loaded, ready to go again. T25 Pilot 1, and a good strike there. It looks like it hit the rear of the T25. 262 hit points. Still indicating the pilot. There's a whole bunch of tanks there together. Normally when you have a bunch of tanks like that, you go for the middle one, and if the shell overshoots, it hits the one behind. If it undershoots, it hits the one in front. And he's going for the Carnarvon, and it just landed short, but it did stun the Carnarvon. Great thing about the M44 is the reload. It's very, very quick. Once you've got 100% crew, and if you use consumables, you can get the reload speed to just under 16 seconds. And that is incredibly quick for a 155mm shell. Does a lot of damage. And he's waiting for the right moment. He's waiting for that Carnarvon to move into the line of fire. Runs out. Oh, he moved out again. Adjusting his aim, because he sees he's got a red line there, which indicates the shell would land on top of the slope, not behind it. Now he's marking his target, but you see the red line starts on the slope. So he's shooting in, and there it hits the slope, you see. So obviously that slope is a bit of a problem, but there's an E25 that's a lot closer, in fact very close to Meelox. He's taking aim, he's going to hit it from behind. Rounds out, and he wipes it out. 96 hit points, good kill. There's a Type 64 coming up on the bottom edge of the map. He's been spotted. The type, and he's indicating to the GW. There's a Type 64 coming up, so the GW needs to turn and face that type. The SU-100 is coming. I think he's looking for him as well. I think he's aimed in that direction. But the GW Tiger just seems oblivious. In fact, Meelox has signalled to the SU-100 towards space light incoming, and the GW Tiger explodes. So that must have been... Yes, it was the Type 64 who got him. But the good thing is Meelox is in the bushes, so it's going to be difficult for the Type to find Meelox, especially if Meelox doesn't fire. I think when the GW Tiger fired, the Type saw him and killed him. There's the Type. Waiting for him to get in range, and one shot kill, 184 hit points. Good night. That was a nice shot, that was. Now there's an M6 fairly close. He should be able to get a good shot into them. He's almost reloaded, but the SU-100 takes him out, and that was the last enemy. So the battle is already over. That was a very quick victory. You can't say that Meelox didn't give that GW Panther enough time, or enough warning, or GW Tiger enough warning that somebody was coming up, because it was very plain on the minimap. But let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And unfortunately, there wasn't any awards for Meelox out of that battle, except for the fact that he got 3 critical hits and he killed 2 enemy tanks. He came mid-table with 542 hit points of damage, but he came joint second when it came to kills with 2. And he came, again, mid-table with 478 base XP. He fired 7 rounds, got 2 direct hits, 2 penetration, 2 splash, damage of 542 hit points, of which 358 were at more than 300 meters. He hit 3 of the enemy, killed 2 of them, and caused 2 stuns in total. He, on a standard account, he earned 12,571 credits, and after ammunition resupply, he took away 9,036 credits. He earned base XP of 478, and there was no multipliers, so that's all he took away. But the battle only lasted 4 minutes 31 seconds, so that was a very, very quick battle, and under those circumstances, 9,000 credits and 478 XP is not bad at all. So well done, Meelox, and thanks for sending in this replay. If you enjoyed this replay, please do give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be you that I'll be seeing in the next replay.